I just measured over 30 different IEMs, and I'm gonna try to review them all in one video. Oh boy. Hi, I'm Obie from Obie Audio, and as you can see, ya boy's got a new setup. That's right. But that's not the only thing. Obie's also got an IEC 711. I just imagine it's in my hand right there. And I finally got to measure all of the IEMs that I have in my possession right now. And it was absolutely fun. It was very exhausting. I spent like, I don't know, a couple of days just measuring a few IEMs, especially with the switches. But it was just a genuinely fun experience, and I feel so happy that I finally got to update my database, my squig.link. And if you want to see it right now, obodio.squig.link. Check it out. So, anyways, let's talk about the IEMs that I will be reviewing in this video. Well, I wouldn't say it's review, more like I'm gonna give you my short, thoughts on them, because honestly, this isn't comprehensive, but whatever. Besides the point. But for fun, I give it a rating. You know, just so that it's fun to review stuff that it's just not completely random. So we got 1 out of 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. So 1 is absolute trash. Don't even listen to it. Number 2 is enjoyable trash. It's not good, but there are some aspects that I can enjoy about it. 3 is meh, average, mediocre, is okay. Number 4 is getting there. It's pretty okay, pretty good. Not perfect, but you know, it's pretty decent. And number 5, I'm gonna take 1 out of Chronicle's book. It's got a lot of potential. And either I've reviewed it already, or I genuinely just think that it's almost a perfect IEM. Think of it as something like the HiFi rating system, you know, something like that. Yeah, everyone okay with that? I think everyone should be okay with that. So anyways, let's go. Let's talk about the 30 or 32 different IEMs that I reviewed or measured with my brand new measuring microphone. So, CCA Duo. This is a 2DD IEM, and it is honestly a pretty underrated, bright neutral IEM with pretty good timbre considering things. It's not the most detailed, but honestly, it's pretty good. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah. Next, CCA Pianist. This is the embodiment of the Harman target, and not in a good way. It's very bright. It's very thin. It's very bright. It sounds like a hybrid IEM, and I don't like it as much. It's bright. I like bright stuff, but this is just not the kind, not the nice kind of bright. 3 out of 5. CCA Polaris. This is an extremely underrated set, and something I realized is that if you go to a squig.link that has the delta target and you throw it into the plus 10 dB, this IEM, the Polaris, almost does it almost perfectly flat, almost perfectly flat, and it just honestly sounds really good, very neutral. It's basically a cheaper D5, so it's good. 4 out of 5. CCA Rhapsody, the hyped set by the likes of HBB and a lot of reviewers in the space, and it's perfectly justified. It's good. It's very fun, very warm, very smooth sounding set. I'm not really that big of a fan of it, especially since how big it is. It's very uncomfortable in the ear, but I can respect why people like it. But 3 out of 5. CCA Trio. This is basically the Rhapsody, but better in almost every single way. More dynamic sounding, better treble extension, cleaner mids. It's just better. Get that instead. 4 out of 5. Celest Phoenixcall. Now, you either love this or hate this, honestly. There's no middle ground. There's no... it's alright. No one thinks like that for the Phoenixcall, honestly. I don't know anyone who just feels indifferent towards it. So, you know, it's pretty good. I like it. It's very unique sounding, but, you know, not a lot of people like it. A lot of people love it. 3 out of 5. Celest Wyvern Pro, another surprisingly underrated set that kind of flew over everyone's radar. It has a boom mic. It's a very gaming-oriented set. It's good. It's not the most detailed. It's not the most revolutionary if you don't count the boom mic, but it's just a genuinely good IEM, and you get the mic, so pretty good. 4 out of 5. EPZ K1, objectively mediocre, but I had so much fun listening to this. So I don't know. 3 out of 5. Can we decide on that? It's a 2 out of 5 IEM that I really enjoyed, so that would make it a 4 out of 5 enjoyment. So 3 out of 5. That's fine. HZSound Heart Mirror. Do I even need to say anything? KBEar Flash. Okay. It's okay. 2 out of 5. KBEar KW1. This is an extremely underrated bass headset. No one talked about it. No one kind of reviewed it. I don't even know if anyone reviewed it. But now that we have a lot more bass headsets, the KW1 honestly pretty competent. And it's got a wood shell, so good selling point. 3 out of 5. KBEar's Quartet. Very incoherent sounding. Very slow bass. Very edgy treble. But it's purple. So, it's okay. 3 out of 5. KZ Castor Bass Enhanced. A lot of people crap on this IEM. I don't know why. It's honestly, for the price, pretty freaking good. I don't really see much flaws in it besides preference. It's a very fun sounding set, very bassy, good treble extension, a little bit edgy sometimes, but honestly, it's pretty good. 4 out of 5. KZ DeFi. Probably the best tuned KZ, even compared to the Polaris. This is just, it's just a really good IEM. And it's all metal too. We don't usually find that in KZ IEMs, at least in this capacity, so 5 out of 5. KZ PR3. Unless you're a treble head and you want all the details, it's a pretty hot mess. It's admittedly too hot for most people. 3 out of 5. KZ Symphony. Unless you're really a treble head. You're really a treble head. This is an even more messy treble. 2 out of 5. KZ ZSN Pro 2. This takes the DNA of the old KZ sets, the old KZ ZSN series, and honestly kind of modernizes it, and I can respect that. So 3 out of 5. Pretty good IEM if you like the ZSN sound. Letshuoer D13. Really good bass extension, really good bass texture, really bad timbre. 3 out of 5. Letshuoer S15. Take a planar IEM, give it the warmth of a DD, you get the Letshuoer S15. 5 out of 5. Moondrop Kato. Unless it's the matte version, don't get it. I'm kidding. That's decent IEM. But if it's the matte edition, it's 5 out of 5. Sorry, that's just how the world goes. Moondrop SSR. Pretty old set, but honestly, still pretty good. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 if you don't like the usual Harman stuff and you want something a little bit more diffused field. SSR? Or SSP, but I don't have the measurements of SSP. Muse HiFi, the East 6. Genuinely a good sounding IEM. Horrible fitting. Who made this? Who designed... Who measured whose ear for this to fit in? 3 out of 5. ND001. It's in the name. ND Nice. Nostalgic sounding IEM. Again, I enjoyed it. But it's like basically a worse K1. It's a cheaper K1, but yeah, it's alright. It's fun. It's alright. 3 out of 5. NDX12. Even more nostalgic sounding than the Nice. Even harsher. It looks good though. 2 out of 5. NDZR. 2 out of 5. QKZ X HBB Hades. Bass. That's it. 3 out of 5. Simgot EA2000. It is very technical sounding. The drivers sound very refined, even though it's bright as heck. It still sounds pretty smooth and pretty refined. Timbre is just not there, unfortunately. Good bass texture. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Simgot EW100P. Another underrated budget set, but I kind of get why people might not like this compared to the Warner and the Zeros and all of that. So, it's whatever. It's my list. 4 out of 5. I don't care what you think. Simgot EW200. Everyone knows it's good. So, 5 out of 5. Duh. Tin HiFi C0. I forgot to include this, but it's basically just a modern shoe. That's it. 3 out of 5. Tripowin Kailua. My friend described this perfectly to me. It died the moment it came out. And unfortunately, I have to agree. I like it, but for the price and what it does, 3 out of 5. And lastly, TRN Conch. Good accessories. Unforgivably mediocre sound. 3 out of 5. And that is my impressions video. And that's also my revealing graph video. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see my graph, definitely check it out. It's going to be down in the description below. Or it's going to be in obodio.squig.link. Just type it out. It's not that hard. Oh, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to watch more of my content, consider subscribing. If you like this video, like the video. Put a comment down below if you want to know more or you want me to measure more stuff. And obviously, check out Audio Notions and join the Discord. And with that, Obie Audio out.